What time is it? It's Tokyo clock. Yes, Seiko. What does it say? It's 12:54 p.m. Yes, man, we in Tokyo, in Japan, and cruising around a little bit, exploring this magnificent, big place. And this whole building, as you can see, it says men's fashion. So it's supposed to be shopping district only for men. And big names are here. Gucci, Prada, Balenciaga is on the other side, in the other building. Most likely there is one Balenciaga in this building as well. But yeah, so far, I like Tokyo. I like Japan. I came yesterday afternoon, had the training, parked into my Airbnb, and man, in one word, this is one of the best places I've ever visited. Seriously, my personal opinion, I like it a lot more than I do like South Korea, even though South Korea and Seoul is not far behind Tokyo, Japan. People in here overall, they're more friendly than people in South Korea, and many people in here, they speak English, and it's a lot easier to navigate around the city. And subway system, it's a lot easier in here, and it's not that complicated like it is in Seoul. But yeah, nevertheless, we are going around to explore a bit, capture what we can, but basically it's impossible to see it all because this is 14 million people living in this big capital city of Japan. Tokyo is enormous, and in those couple of days that I'm staying in here, maybe I will be able to explore like, I don't know, 30-40% of the city. Wish me good luck. Let's go and cruise around. I have to give this one to Japan. Japan people is seriously the best. You know, as soon as you land to the airport, you see if you are going to like the place or not. And Tokyo so far, as soon as I landed, I knew it. It's a great place. Basically, what's great in this country, people are so happy on every corner, people smiling, ready to help. And food, my god, good quality food. Cheaper in here than it is in Bali, than it is in Vietnam, India, or any other third world country that I visited so far. Because believe me, I've been studying nutrition, I've been studying human body, and I know what's the best for human body, what kind of food. And that kind of food in developed countries, such as Japan, Korea, Norway, Germany, it's affordable because this is necessity for healthy body, for healthy human being. While in third world countries, street food is cheap, and we all know street food is full of oil, full of fats, full of carbs. This is not what you would like to consume in everyday life. Beautiful nature in the city. Man, what a beauty. You can just basically take some kind of blanket, put it up here, and make a picnic. Enjoying the nature in the big city. 14 million people, my god, this is enormous place, I'm telling you. Subway, from one place to another, it's easily like 20-30 minutes of traveling. So, before coming here, make a good plan. Don't be like me. And this is smoking area. It's the same like in South Korea. You cannot smoke wherever you want. There is special places where you go, sit, light your cigarette and chill. Otherwise, you will get the fine. This park, it's not the biggest one, it's not the main one here in Tokyo, but man, you know what reminds me of? It's so clean, it's so well organized. It reminds me like watching those movies in those expensive hotels, those restaurants, and they're putting cutlery, glasses, cups on the table, and they're measuring everything because everything has to be in order. This has to be from this 2 inches, this has to be 2.5 inches. It's like that, like everything was scheduled, measured and built by high standard. Seems like this park in here and this area, it's even more important than previous one that we saw on the other side, since as you can see there is many tourists wandering around, taking the photos and exploring. So we are going to do exactly the same. We'll explore Japanese Tokyo wonders and see those beautiful traditional buildings. What's the name of those buildings? I have no clue, but I'm going to write the name down so you can explore it yourself, because this is not Discovery Channel. This is just mad traveling experiences. Raw footage. Concentration. Kids in the uniform, following the teacher. And there is one poor girl with a broken leg. I feel so sorry for her, man. But that's awesome. Japanese school kids. A lovely scenario, man. But let's explore this old house and the bridge and take some photos. So we have for social media, so we can be Instagram famous one day. Maybe, who knows? I don't care. Here's this man-made river that was protecting the king, prince, back in the days from the enemies, so they cannot approach his crib just like that, you know. And the army was probably all the way around this place. This is big place. So they would be armed up there and waiting for the enemies to come, just to defend the queen, king, prince. And up there is some kind of traditional house. What kind of house? I have no clue, but I will try to approach. I think this is the last stop in here. I don't think we can cross the gate and come a bit closer. But maybe, you know, it's a good idea maybe to fly my drone in here, because my drone is back in the apartment with me. So maybe that's how it would be possible to approach a bit closer and see it from up close. But I don't know if it's legal for me to fly my drone in here. Maybe I end up in Japanese prison. I mean, prisons are probably good quality in here and decent. It's not like in Vietnam and those other countries. But I don't think it's like in Norway. In Norway we have the best looking prisons ever. Now he says there is only two dates when you are allowed to cross the bridge. New Year and something else he mentioned, I'm not sure what. Who knows? So this is the last stop. The furthest we can possibly go without getting the fine. I only feel a bit sad because I cannot see this house from up close. The roof looks really like Japanese style, and this is maximum zoom on this camera. And yeah, it would be lovely to see it from up close. But as he said, only 2 times a year bridge can be passed, which is not today. Yeah, I really hoped I can enter inside and capture it, but this side closed as well. So this is all we can see from this point. Let me zoom in a bit, but there is some kind of building, and probably it has to be a secret. Here is a place where you can drink the water. Tap water in Japan, same as in South Korea, is drinkable and 100% safe. I drink it on daily basis and still no problems whatsoever, no bacteria. And here across the street there is a building, house, you name it, that looks like old-fashioned traditional Japanese way, and most likely it's similar to those buildings that I wanted to see inside and show you. So you can imagine it's something like this one, right on the edge where old culture meets the city. At the end, I managed to enter inside, you know. The entrance was on the other side. So we are here now and exploring and witnessing the old Japanese traditional beauty. Obansho garden house. Beautiful. So basically what it is just gardens of Imperial building, Imperial Palace. So we cannot see the palace because the royalties are living there, and this is the only stuff basically we can see. With that being said, we go out, we go and explore the city. Of course it wouldn't be Tokyo, Japan, without brands such as those that you can see right here in front of me and behind me. and across there is some stands with the food. So I will take a quick look and try to find something perfect, maybe sushi, to eat. I'm not that hungry, but as you know me, I can eat all the time. Hello Louis V, goodbye Louis V. No shopping, no shopping. Let's try to get some food. Well, from the main entrance, there is many sweets, candies, cookies, pastries. I cannot see any kind of sushi or any kind of meat in here. That's for sure. This is some green stuff, but yeah, everything sugary. And this is everything perfect recipe for diabetes. But who knows? Maybe I buy something sweet and I give it a try. Even though focus. Even though, you know, I avoid eating things like this, and I eat it occasionally, maybe 2-3 times a month. But maybe now I give it a try, just to feel the taste of Japan. So maybe I should ask somebody to give me something really traditional. Hello, could you tell me what's the most traditional thing to try? The best thing to try in Japan? What's the best? The best chocolate in Japan. What do you recommend? There, on this side. Here. Which one is the best? Everything. Everything the best. Okay. Not really the answer I was looking for, but because I don't have in plan to eat everything. Oh no. What should I try? What should I try? Or I can go with this. That one looks good, yeah? And it's not too big. And price is 324. How much is that? I have no clue. Hello, sir.
Hi.
What do you recommend for me to try? What's the best?
Best?
The best.
Strawberry.
This one, strawberry. Okay, but do you have something smaller? Something smaller you have? Smaller than strawberry. But okay, let's go with the strawberry. Give me one strawberry. Yeah, one. Yes, give me one. Yeah. I will not eat with the hands, definitely. Oh, you don't have to pack it. I can just eat it here, you know. Yeah. Just to try, you know. But anyway, he decides to pack it. Probably it's a procedure.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Just leave it open. I will eat it here. Like a hillbilly. Tap to pay, okay? Like this. Okay, I tap to pay, yes. 713. If I want to look like this on the photo, I should avoid things like that. Thank you. Oh, okay. We don't want to lose it. Thank you. Where can I eat that? Huh. Comes with the ice, you see? Let's see if it's worth the money. Tiramisu. It's not that bad because it's not full of chocolate and full of sugar. It's like, let's say, not heavyweight, it's medium weight. Now we need some proper food. Had to stop in McDonald's to try their special Japanese burgers that are unique, and you can try them only in here, of course, because they were made for Japanese market. And yeah, man, burgers in here and McDonald's, it's a lot cheaper than it is in Norway. That size burger and fries with the Coke in Norway would be like 2.5 times higher price than it is actually in here. This is official Bridgestone's building, the company that's producing the tires for the cars, for the trucks, for everything. And I'm just wondering, these green trees and everything, if this is like the rubber tree that they're planting in here. Who knows? Here is the Bridgestone building from the other side. And from here, man, it looks even better. But you could not believe how big this thing is. Everything's so huge, and you have to walk kilometers and kilometers in Tokyo to get from one point of the town to another. Man, I already made 15 kilometers, if not even more. Here I'm approaching one of the most famous streets, Chuodori Avenue, and I really wanted to check it out today, since it's a lovely weather, and see all of those premium and similar shops that Tokyo's got to offer. So let's hit the road down there and explore. The daylight is disappearing and sunset is approaching really fast. So maybe if we are lucky, there is 45 minutes left of the daylight for us today. And yeah, man, I have to grab some photos. I really want to test the camera on my new phone, so I'm excited about that. Look at the shops, look at the brands. Epic. I love it. Everything is so, like, you know, I don't have words to describe the feeling, but everything, man, perfect. Everything's perfect. Look at that. So far, as I said many times, my favorite country in Asia, Japan. My God, have to find a spot for photos. Maybe next to Louis V down there, or maybe some of those buildings up here on my right, because everything is like, oh, Cartier, maybe. I'm speechless, man. Designer store on the designer store, man. Like Walk of Fame, like Hollywood. My favorite, Rolex, of course. Tag Heuer on the next corner. On this side, nothing interesting anymore, but we'll see further how we go down the road. Man, you know, I'm stupid. Maybe I go and buy a Rolex, but I don't think they have anything in stock, because people been waiting for a year, 2 years, even 3 years for certain models of Rolex. Well, that's reality. But Japan is perfect place to buy second-hand Rolex, because in here people don't like buying second-hand. So if you're here for a visit and you want to invest some money, go for it. No. Louis V, the other store. 2 Louis V stores in less than 100 meters. Here is one. Here is the other one. Of course, Dior is in here as well. Hermes also. Well, that wouldn't be a proper shopping destination without Dior for sure. But they are not advertising in here like they do in Kuala Lumpur. I don't know why, but in Kuala Lumpur, man, they're chasing Louis V and the other brands just like that, easily. But here, a little bit less. You see how they are selling the camera gear, old cameras and similar stuff outside here on the street. They do not have those old Sony action cameras, unfortunately. But there is more stuff even inside in here, you see? Crazy. But you know, if I find something good, I will buy. But I don't think they have some Sony lenses or Sony cameras. No, not in here.
That's so cool. Holy shit. Hey, why do they look so good?
Came to the street that's full of science fiction figures, toys, whatever, collectibles, and full of electronics. So if you want to buy something that's really old-fashioned, retro, video games for Nintendo and everything else, this is the right street to be at. 13 bucks, PlayStation 2. Video games that are not for sale. Huh. I wonder why. And you see this bad boy, not for sale. Oh, Nintendo. And the games. You remember this? Remember those? There is even more inside. 5,280. Good pricing. More expensive than it was 25 years ago. Let's see what's happening down the street. I want to see it all. Second-hand phones. Oh, this is new, yeah?
Yes,
this is new. Okay, so this is second-hand. Okay. Apparently new phones, second-hand watches, everything from Apple in here. Go. Apple Ultra watch. Ultra 2. Okay. I have first series Ultra watch. AirPods Max, AirPods Pro, whatever you need. This is just beginning. This is just the beginning of the street. Also phones. I have one like this that I bought in Kuala Lumpur and I have to sell it. I will sell it when I get back to Norway. I'm pretty much sure you can get the stuff in here for a great deal. Plus, probably they provide you with some kind of warranty, at least like 6 months or a year. Many good used watches, many things, man. Many used phones, many used consoles. You can find everything here. 80,000 PlayStation 5. Man, it's a bit loud in here, but let's try to get a little bit further, where there is no noise, and see what we can see, and pack myself, and go to my neighborhood, and get something for a dinner. That's the plan. Get home, take the shower, eat something, and go a little bit out to see the nightlife here in Tokyo. It is a bit crowded, yeah. 25 minutes left and we take the other train. Yeah, it's not easy to travel all the time, especially in cities such as this one, with population over 14 million people. You can imagine the madness. I came home beaten. I'm so tired. I went out exactly 12 o'clock today. And now, my friends, it's over 9:30 p.m. I've been outside for like 9.5 hours. And man, am I exhausted. And I was not able to find sushi because by the time I approached the markets, they got closed. But boy bought piece of beef and some express noodles. So that's going to be dinner for today. Not the best option, but still, you know, proteins, carbs, I need that. And to show you the apartment, I'm not sure how much I'm paying for it, but it's between like $50 and $65. It's going to be written exact information down below. AC, of course. My little office with a chair and with a table. Bed where I sleep. It's not so comfortable, but man, it is what it is. It's a good neighborhood and it's Tokyo and it's the season. Shell, my camera equipment, my phones, my kitchen, my lovely kitchen, because it's the best to live with the kitchen. It's small, but it's functional. My fridge, full of nutritious food. As always, if I'm in developed country and if I have a fridge. Washing machine, this is one of the most important things when I'm renting out the apartments and similar. Microwave and some monkey stuffed bananas. And let me show you the bathroom. This is the shower with the mirror and the size is like 70 with 70, maybe 80 with 80, I'm not sure. It's not the biggest, but it's good, you know. And my toilet with fancy sprinkler to sprinkler my ass and fancy seat that's got heating cables inside. And look at this, man. After you flush, you get some water up here on the tap to wash your hands. And I do not recommend that, it's not so hygienic, so I would prefer to have a real sink or vanity somewhere in here. But yeah, nevertheless, it's time to make a dinner, do some small job, and that's it. I'm not going out. I hadn't planned to go out and do the things that I said I will not do anymore, but still, you know, I will stay home today because I'm exhausted and man, I made many miles, many kilometers today. I made 25,900 steps, which is 19.25 kilometers. And I can feel it on my body. I mean, I can feel it on my legs. So people, now it's time to go. Thank you for watching. Sub, like, and see you in the next adventure, in the next video from Tokyo. Bye bye.